Hello, I'm Rajan Merchant welcoming you to our fourth episode on the special topic of elliptical holes in thin plates. In the first episode, I noted that the stress concentration factor depends on the geometry at the equilibrium, which is the final geometry and not the initial geometry. This is because as soon as material experiences load, it deforms. However small this deformation may be, it affects the stress field. I also pointed out that for linear elastic materials, the equilibrium or final geometry depends on initial geometry, far field applied stress, Young's modulus, and Poisson's ratio. In the second episode, I showed that the Poisson's ratio has a definite influence on the tip stress and hence the stress concentration factor. I also demonstrated how the tip stress is affected by the definition of strain used. In this episode, I show the effect of the definition of stress used in the analysis. In the second episode, I showed results for 4 different definitions of strain. That exhibit from episode 2 is reproduced here as exhibit 1 with only 2 curves, one for new Almanzi strain and the other for new logarithmic strain. Earlier, each of these 2 definitions of strain was related to the Cauchy stress through a linear stress-strain relationship. If the Kirchhoff stress is used in place of the Cauchy stress in these 2 cases, the tip stress is increased. This effect is shown in exhibit 2. When these 2 exhibits are compared side by side, it is easy to notice that the tip stress divided by E at far field stress divided by E value of 0.01 increases from below 1.4 for Cauchy stress and logarithmic strain in exhibit 1 to above 1.4 for Kirchhoff stress and logarithmic strain in exhibit 2 as shown by green arrows. A similar increase can also be observed in case of Almanzi strain represented by the blue curves. Thus, the tip stress also depends on what definition of strain and what definition of stress one uses. In episode 2, I presented 4 combinations, one for each of the 4 definitions of strain. In this episode, I presented 2 more, adding up to 6. Thus, in combination with the Cauchy stress, I presented 4 solutions, one for each of the 4 definitions of strain. And in combination with the Kirchhoff stress, I presented 2 solutions, one for the definition of logarithmic strain and the other for the definition of Almanzi strain. So far, I have not presented 2 solutions, which are for the definition of engineering strain and the definition of green strain, both in combination with the Kirchhoff stress. I have developed needed mathematical expressions to compute analytical solutions for these 8 combinations for a linear elastic material. These expressions do involve Poisson's ratio and can be solved to desired accuracy without any need to set up any mesh. For now, I defer discussion on pros and cons of each of these combinations. I just emphasize that a user has now many choices and can compare results obtained through these 8 combinations. In future episodes, I intend to present results for non-linear stress-strain relations. For further information, I can be reached at 416-725-0909. Goodbye for now.